So we are installing new speakers. So this particular client wanted the install to be stealth. So in other words, he basically doesn't want to see anything. He wants it to look as if it came with the car from the factory aesthetically. So what we're doing is we're using the new Focal Slate series speakers. These are actually a step up from the Focal Flaxes. The tweeters will drop right into the current location, which is right here on the door itself. And then these are the 6.5-inch mid-woofers, which we machined our own adapters so that they still bolt up to all the stock locations and still have the same depth as the original speaker, so that it lines up well to the door and you get all that sound out. Just got the amp in for the brand new Ferrari F8. So this is a brand new amplifier actually. So it just came out. This is the Audison AFM 5.11. The great thing about this amp is that it's a processor and everything built into one amplifier. It's a 5-channel amplifier. It's 100 by 4 and 400 by 1 or 600 by 1 at 2 ohms. So we're gonna put this bad boy, anxious to see this thing. See? Awesome box. And that is it. So we'll show you this on Hondo's custom bracket, and this is those plugs we were talking about. So this is the audio in and audio out. So that T-harness will now plug directly into this, and it'll be a completely plug-and-play solution. So this is one of our in-house made T-harness, which allows us to interrupt the signal and feed the speakers without chopping up any of the factory wiring. So what we do is we plug this in line, and then we create these 2 pigtails, which will be terminated to connectors that go as input into the amp and output. If you can see, this one's labeled car, and that one's labeled radio. So this would be our signal into the amplifier. This would be our signal out to the speakers. So it allows us to keep the integrity of the car intact and make it completely reversible. We're not cutting, soldering any wires in the car. Everything is completely plug and play. Plus, I think it'll just sound so much better. Like an 8 facing against the wall, I think it's gonna hit harder than it to the open air, right?
Yeah.